Hey, and welcome back to the channel. It's Digitmerc, and today I'd like to talk about a little bit about the recent update for Overwatch 2, the season 8, the Battle of the Beast, whatever we call it, the season of the hunt, and with the newest hero, tank hero, Mauga, or Mauga. You know, I think I also like a little bit have a go at it since I am myself a veteran of Overwatch, and I believe I have a fair share of a right to give my opinions about it as well. So yeah, I mean, first and foremost, what I it's a little bit brief talk now. I haven't been playing Overwatch 2 now for a good 3 seasons, 2, 3 seasons. I mean, I started with I played the first beta, PvP beta. I played the first 3.5 seasons. Then I took a break from season 4. I came a little bit back around season 5, mid-season 5. Then I took a break again from season 6 and 7. I skipped them entirely, I and just now with the season 8 is my first time I actually playing Overwatch 2 again. So um, first and foremost, second foremost, you can say it's actually sometimes good to have a little bit break, sometimes just, and, despite of that, bit of break there and there, I feel like Overwatch 2 is give me a little bit more cheer up again. Not entirely yet, but for what I have been experiencing now for the first day in, this season 8, it is a little bit, I've been looking forward for the Mauga hero, of course, tank hero. I'm possibly mainly a tank myself. Well, I haven't been tank purely myself. In Overwatch 2, my role was like 60 tank, 40% DPS. But because of, because of Doom got reworked as a tank, the whole DPS shifted all towards the tank. So basically, the 40% of DPS went at least 30% out of it into the tank. So basically, this tank became like 90%, and DPS became like 10% peak for me. And I don't usually do like raw queues. I usually like open queue or open queue ranked. No, as I like prefer like, because since I like to play with tank, no, and tank in the open queue are a little bit more favorable for the tank or tanks, for first for must several reasons, of course, I know you either have like 2 tanks, 1 DPS, and 2 healers or supports, or you can have like the regular ones, 1 tank, 2 DPS, 2 supports. And also sometimes you have like a little bit overloaded with tanks, basically the goat or goats comp, 3 tanks, two healers, or even 4 tanks and 1 healer. But the same for me, it's definitely brings me more joy to play open queue because I prefer a little bit more challenging as well, and a little bit more, you could say, harder. I would say challenging, yes, yeah. It's a little bit has to be a little bit thought through in the way you actually play. Because sometimes on your team you don't have any healers now. That's okay. Then you can obviously have to okay, you have to manage how to survive without heals. A little bit play carefully, more awareness, not to rush in, a little bit, take your time with it, not to exit again, when to strike in, when to engage, disengage, and yeah, as a Doom, with Doomfist and so many other, mainly Doomfist and so on. Recently with Junkerqueen again, and yeah, I mean, I've been having a blast. I have been having a little bit of blast again since yesterday's day one. I mean, I haven't played this. I haven't played Overwatch 2 for the last couple of seasons. I had a little bit problems to, uh, to, you know, check out the new map, new game modes. A little bit of everything new to me, but eventually I get into them. As much as the new maps, Suravaza, as much as the flashpoints, no, and so many other things that has come in the period of time. And yeah, I hope season 8, or to what I have seen so far, to what I have experienced so far, I believe season 8 is probably, or can be, a little bit, you can say the blueprint for a better Overwatch that comes probably after the new year, for season 9 and onwards, And I hope, really hope, Overwatch 2 gets at least on the PvP side, it's shining again. It's time, it takes time, of course, it takes time. I actually glad that the Overwatch team, to devs, directed devs, and all the other devs are like really making up to it. So I can say it's a really hard work to do that, and there's no what you can nothing to having a right to say anything negative about it. So yeah, and starting off with the what I feel about, or moving ahead with what I feel about Mauga so far. So Mauga is an interesting uh, uh, brutal brawler type of tank. The two mini guns. One's on like default kinetic bullets, and the one is like kinetic with flammable bullets that does a lot more damage when the target's on fire as well. Yeah, and then obviously he has this charge, charge, he jumps, uh, charge, slam type of a movement, engagement or disengagement. It allows him a little bit to become immunity against CC, and he can boop the target and stun the target or knock down. No, uh, and obviously he has his heal when he activates it. He by healing by himself, and he keeps shooting at the target and hitting the target. Now it's like a stimulation pack, something like this. No, from StarCraft. Yeah, and then um, I mean, overall, it's quite a, I'd say, niche pick again. It's a niche tank. It's this very like kind of very thoughtful tank. You can be either uh, good at it, or it's like it can easily get like dismantled, and you're just gonna end up feeding a lot for the old charge and all the other bits and pieces, like, and basically having a hard time with that. Now, in the concept of the Mauga that it has, or can give you in a potential way to play around him, it's like you gotta be like careful when to poke, when to choke, when to go around the corner, when to shoot, when to take cover again, or when to use your 6 seconds charge ability, the movement ability. No, the right time to use your healing ability, and of course the right time when to engage with your ultimate that shackles the enemies with change around the circle, allowing you the energy not to escape, and having their abilities locked out, you know, in the duration, and it's you basically are stuck with him in the chamber, and you're getting hit. But it can all go so very wrong. I mean, you may think he happened all the way inside in your little cage, but you can easily go and implode. That's just like this, and you're sick. The oath has been wasted. Yeah. I mean, other than that, I think I don't think he is that. With his recent changes or tunings again, I don't think he is that of a it's a hard. It's not a too much of a overpowered, we could say, broken type of tank. He is strong, he is sure you found, but he is not like it's not like he doesn't have weakness. He doesn't have like limits or like flaws that allows to play against him. He doesn't all have it. You just gotta exploit their weakness, find them, and then you know it's very easy to take them out if you know what to do, what to shoot, how, when, and so on. And as much as the other tanks like Orisa, Rotok, Ryan, I can say Zarya in that case as well. I mean, Mauga is like we can say a hybrid between them. And I believe it's. I mean, I had a little bit struggle, of course, learning a little bit of Mauga, but he is fun actually. He is actually more fun to play once you get the idea, the hack, how to make it with him, and plays, movements, engages, disengages, picks, and yeah, he is like you could say a battery on steroids, with two getting guns and a lot of big Mauga type of concept. It's like the big version of Rambo, and yeah, I mean anything else? I mean the Orisa Mythic skin on this Battleplass this is a little bit, I say, to be not to be negative, it's a little bit underwhelming, a little bit poor type of poor man's type of skin that is masked or is as a is a mythic skin with a couple of choices there and there, and that's it. And I mean, it's fine whoever likes stories, who makes stories, of course, and so on. But I don't get the battle pass because of Mauga, and Mauga's the only way the reason I got the battle pass. Other than that, obviously, other than that, the skins I've seen there so far are pretty good. Because good to see them again in different recoloring, of course. And at the same time, you have the what do you call them? But still, they are still pricey. To 1900 watch 2 coins, like 20 euros, and it's still overpricey, and you still can't I don't know how it's gonna change in the future with the Overwatch 2 coins acquirements, because I mean since I played Overwatch 2, I had merely like 1,700 Overwatch 2 coins. This is the one I had financed the season 8 battle pass, premium battle pass now. Uh, it's glad to see it's having a little bit polishing up, a little bit more changes around the new weapon skins coming up, new new ways to spend the competition points, rank points. Even though I believe what I've seen there on the weapon skins, they actually are not through the competitive point or ranking points, but through the cash shop as well. That it's a little bit confusing there, but at the same time, maybe it's a typo or a misunderstanding. But anyways, and then that's I also want to have a little bit of what I feel like the what about the recent talks about the hero bands and the got possible uh, tokens for each character swap or limited character swaps then there per I think per match or round per round I think or per match and all the other bits and pieces that are in the testing in the experimental phase well I believe it's going to be a it's a has both draws and ups and downs regarding hero bands and the limited of picks or changes or swaps, hero swaps. No, um, in that regard, I believe first and foremost, maybe the hero bands. It would be maybe I don't know. I don't know if it would be reduced for the queue times or for the convoluted amount of heroes that is already in place and still and heroes that are still to come, or hero bans in terms of uh, enforcing the meta comp more harsher, because the meta comp that I have there, is probably preferring to play the less favorable picks of the hero bans, and I can see definitely hero bans like Roadhog, like Doomfist, like uh, probably I don't know about Mauga, but definitely like uh, things like that has been annoying in the past and still annoying now. Not for my side, but for the player by side that really believe these are like I mean that were pain for some time in sort of sense of uh, irony or understanding, the other side is like the ones like I mean it can also maybe the hero bands may also very well enforce so-called to play more of a quality type of gameplay with fewer heroes instead of a quantity, you know, with multiple heroes. And it's either that and that, and I don't know how it looks on the gameplay wise, but you have probably like, if you compare like the Rainbow Six Siege with the characters restriction bans there, you have the operator bans, I'm sure that's like something like this gonna be for Overwatch 2, with the hero bans, possible potential hero bans, and obviously you have, I mean, a lot of things to come from the next year onwards. I hope, as I say, I hope Overwatch 2 will at least be back shining good, for the better good, from the season 9, season 9 onwards from season 9, and and then at the same time, I hope it's gonna reclaim its what do you call its glory or even better glory days than when it was with Overwatch 1 back in the days, for the first 3-4 years. No, and other than that, I think that will be it. What I could master for now, and therefore I'm going to conclude with this today's talk about Overwatch 2 Season 8. Of course, you may follow me on the social links. Make sure you follow the tag in, so you know content I do, get notified. And obviously, you can catch me also on Twitch. I stream there regularly, or and otherwise, I'll be then seeing you another time. Cheers.